See a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A shotgun snap. Fields eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big connection on that one. 33 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play that time on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Obviously a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Back to throw, Fields. Buying time to his left, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Justin Fields taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around.
That's just a fucking troll. It don't even count sometimes.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll look to throw again. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Now the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Looking to throw again.
Yeah, that's that little gun that you pick up that be bursting.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short.
That nigga Scott Moore took that bitch to the house.
We just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And that should serve as a big warning to this
Scott Moore, baby.
They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch, and that one wound up in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A huge play there for Washington.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach tell us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here.
I'm beating this nigga ass right now.
And took it to the house.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick six.
I gotta stay greased up for next Madden.
This one's in the air. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
This defense for the Steelers, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points, and if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Montez Sweat has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Shoot. 19 tight.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They're going to try and throw. Going up top. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Yeah, if I get the loading, I'll speak all the time, though. And I do like a 360, yeah.
Here's Koo to kick it off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit, but maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem.
And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Fields on 3rd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hines. And he will will have a Steelers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Second and 10. Now Fields. And caught by Cameron right side. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play there on the catch and run. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position. And that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And his maximum speed there, according to the next-gen stats, 21.9 miles per hour. Carlson now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And he'll give it here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Y'all were taking too long, so I went to sleep.
Quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good.
I don't even remember what happened, to be honest.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
No, I was high as fuck.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about
I was too high.
This first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And Washington has made this a one-score game.
Koo now for the point after. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms.
Yeah, niggas do be thinking they good. They be trash as fuck. They catch you when you're lacking that shit.
To play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Throwing again is Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there.
Justin Fields got up out of there.
Himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
They go play action here on 1st down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He sets to fire deep.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Greedy Williams picks it off. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
A final shot before the break. Fields
eluding the pressure right. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there as time expires in the first half.
And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw here. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Josh Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
And he'll air this one deep for Anderson.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now, this is a nice little gift-wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal.
Here's Fields.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Justin Fields.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Jeremy Chin picks it off.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think and caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Steelers 56, Washington 21. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Yeah, that's really what it be, bro. Stain.
Taken from about the 12. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
My boy Sanchez, he gay as fuck.
Here's a play
His
fake
dick
as
be
they
hard
set
soon
up
as
the throw. And
my
he
nigga
takes a
Sanchez,
shot
as soon as he
on the
wakes up,
release.
his
This'll
dick
be
goes in his butt.
incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd
Talk
down.
about turtle
3rd and
inside
10.
the shell. He
That
need to
brings up
go
the
to
big
hell.
question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
He's going to look deep down the field. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings him 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
And now here's a carry heading left. And down inside the 15.
He talking about seasoning the chicken. He talking about beating his meat.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it?
Yeah, he talking about beating that meat, bro. He talking about some seasoning. Come on, man.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I
Finna
think
go
the
beat the
great ones
glizzy.
always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Yeah, out of this game.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And Washington able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. Coup for the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Steelers 56, Washington 28.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Baby Dig Ryan, he be lying and trying.
Yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only
Talking about
able to
some
get this to the 19,
playing golf with my
so
dad,
probably should have
but I
opted
think
for the
Ryan's a
touchdown.
fag. Caught Ryan walking with his mom's bag.
Ready for their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
Flush to his right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
She cooking pig nuts. Are you gonna eat them or what?
So let's see about the call.
He said, "Oh yeah."
Here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right.
Gizzards are liver.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Chicken liver.
End zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm trying to say. Intestines.
Big play there.
Ain't no balls though.
Touchdown of the season. And the Steelers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will extend
that bitch stressed, bro.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because
yeah, that's my boy, man.
Nah,
I didn't know his name, but he changed it.
Getting together with all their positions.
Nah, for real, bro. He changed that motherfucker, bro. That wasn't his name at first.
The head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
Brian Burns, baby.
Count for 6. He's brought down, but inside the 5. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Following the fumble recovery, Fields eluding the pressure right. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd.
I'm beating this dude 70-28.
Capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here's McLeod from his end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exact.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A huge play there for Washington. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And Washington able to get a score back.
Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback, but, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
DJ Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Now it's Fields.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Out of the gun, Fields.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hines. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Washington on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Jalen Waddle.
His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And Washington able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive,
as they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Fields
escaping the pressure right. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Carlson now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much.
I got 2 minutes left in the fourth.
Pass there to the 21.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Going for the deep ball. And got his man complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the others.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
That one looks like he'll throw here. It's caught. Cameron, left side. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Eluding the pressure right.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off at the 36. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to...
And now here's another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off.
And the Steelers are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Oh, wide open, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Carlson on for the PAT.
91-49.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Yeah.
And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football.
Aired him out,
touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop.
Just to get it
veer
downfield.
into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Under 10.
6 minutes.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
No, I'm out here throwing dots, man. I'm throwing beaters and shit.
And this one is incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark.
He be telling my man and shit, man. I got man beers. You ain't send no man on me. My receivers are all 95 plus speed, bro. And they got route running. They're cooking his ass. And they all superstar.
He's been coached really well to not show that.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Able to get there and pick it. And the Steelers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Nigga tried to run the beater on him.
Another mistake after the interception there, and gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Play action. It's Fields.
He'll buy some time right. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Pittsburgh, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.
Before that nigga got hurt, he was going crazy.
Down to him, another team, pack him. Back up.
This nigga Red about to come over there.
Oh, there's another one with a right shit right here, D. He's trying to throw it nice.